Hi, for this video I am going to demonstrate or walk you through for creating an enterprise knowledge base assistant. For this solution we will be using Amazon Bedrock, which will be acting as an studio or platform where we can build our chatbot or RAG based application. For this system we will be using advanced embedding technology and RAG based to produce accurate response to sales related queries. For that we'll be adding our files which is in local to our buckets, and we'll be feeding the data from the buckets to the knowledge base, and we'll be using the Titan embedding model or some other embedding model, and also a foundational model to get our queries in natural language where sales team or any others can easily understand it. So we'll go to our console. So in the console we'll firstly go to S3 where we'll be uploading our files. We will upload two files, that is sales data and sales report, so that we can get more out of it. Firstly we're going to add the sales data. Internet is stable. Okay, we'll add the files here. We'll go to our sales data in our local. We'll add it here and select this and upload to our upload to our S3 bucket. Okay, it's done. What we'll do is we'll upload these are all the file contents. If we refresh, we'll get more. We have much more data here inside. Okay, what we'll do, we'll add one more file to our sales report bucket, so that we'll access sales data from sales data bucket and sales report from sales report bucket. Let's upload, add files. We'll choose sales report. We'll select all, check it and upload. After the files been uploaded, there will be nothing for us to do, but we'll be using OpenSearch for data retrieval. OpenSearch, which is AWS fully managed service. We can create a domain where I already have my domain here in the collections. We'll be fast forwarding the process here. That's why I already created an OpenSearch domain, and we'll have this link to our knowledge base. We'll be creating the knowledge base from the scratch. This is our OpenSearch, and what we have to know here is the name of the OpenSearch and their indexes, which we are going to be linking to the knowledge base, so that OpenSearch can access it seamlessly. This is the index name which we have to know, and this is the metadata and chunk. Okay, we'll now proceed to before that we'll have to copy the file ARN we'll copy this ARN from Bedrock knowledge base, what is open search. We'll now go to Bedrock, AWS Bedrock. Here we'll be creating our knowledge base. Knowledge base acts as a source for then new data, where we can use this. We'll use vector search to break the data inside. We'll be using chunking method. We'll be using chunking to break the data and store it in the vector database. We'll name the knowledge base as sales knowledge base. Description optional, and I have an IAM role for this, that is Bedrock knowledge base role, which will be granting granular access, and this is enough. And for the data source, we are using S3. 1 minute. We'll name this as sales S3 sales data, and we'll navigate to our bucket and we'll choose the file which we have to link to our knowledge base. We can this is what it helps to update our knowledge base, so that the foundational model can access the data and make it in a natural language process. It can give the text, so the sales team can understand it seamlessly. So this is the chunking we are using to break the database and store it in the vector DB. We'll use this embedding model. We'll use this, that is dimension, which is for this account is restricted to 1024, and for the vector search, as I told, we'll be using Amazon OpenSearch serverless. We have already an existing vector store that I have already created. We'll be linking that to this. I don't think I have already selected or copied that. Let's see. We have to confirm this is it. So we'll go to a console. No, not this. We'll duplicate it, so this session should not expire, be as it is. We'll go fetch our ARN from our OpenSearch. We'll go to our collections and our domain. We have to copy this OBLE, and yeah, this is it. Let's paste it here. And as I told, we'll be giving the vector index name, that is already there, vector field name, and text field and metadata. We'll proceed. Lastly, we have to just confirm everything is fine, and we'll see this vector dimension is 1024, and we'll create our knowledge base. Creating knowledge base takes some time. We should not get out from here. We have to wait. After creating this knowledge base, we'll test our knowledge base with a simple prompt. This is all about sales data of any company. We can later connect this to a foundational model, that is Amazon Nova or any other foundational model. Let's wait. our knowledge base is created. We'll sync our what we have done here is we have called one data source. We'll also sync our report. This is also from our database. We'll select sales data report. We'll browse to our report bucket. We'll select our report and we'll add this to the knowledge base also. It uses the same chunking size. Okay, we have changed the knowledge base name. We don't want the knowledge base name to be changed. Or no, we don't want the knowledge base to be changed. We'll add from here. We'll add it. And data source is S3 sales report. We'll browse it. And we'll proceed with it. Okay, this should be fine. This will take the same knowledge base which we are in, that is sales KB, and we'll add this also to our data knowledge base, and we'll have to sync this before we proceed. We'll select all, we'll sync both. Syncing sales report successfully added, and successfully we have to sync the sales report later. This is already available, so this should also be available so that we can go test our knowledge base. It might take some time. Yeah, our sales report is also being synced. We'll test it here. Here we'll just only retrieve the data first. What is the sales data? What I am sales this or annual sales. What I am trying to do here is show you the difference between the only retrieval and retrieval with the foundational model. When we retrieve only the data, we get all the data which is in a clumsy manner, so that we can't get a direct insight out of it, or ask any natural questions like what is the annual sales for the 3x4 pipe or the copper pipe, this annual year. Okay, we have already specified the annual sales, no need to specify this annual year. We'll get this is the output here, what we get from only data retrieval. Now we'll add a data retrieval and response generation model. We'll add our Nova Pro. Okay, now we'll check how this is the implementation of RAG, so that it takes the data from the knowledge base and process through so that sales team or anybody can understand it easily. We'll paste the same query again, Control C, Control V, and we'll see how it is different from this. Oh, we are using a wrong model. I think this is not this this foundational model is not accessible. We'll use now a light for now, and we'll place the same data, same prompt. So we have got this narrowed answer. We can get this to answer as we want. As in the retrieval, the data is all in dollar form. We'll see here, this is all in dollars. What we can use, the data retrieval and response generation is for, we can use this and can ask we'll ask in Indian rupees, annual sales 3/4 in Indian rupee. So this will take the same data, the same the knowledge base. This will run through the model and it will give what we have asked for. This is the power of RAG, and we can do much more from this. And this is it for this video. Thank you.